Welcome to Bricks of Norway. Hi, my name is Paul. Earlier this month I've released two videos about the 10497. The first was about the spaceship itself, and the second one was about the missing Moonbase that came with the original set in 1978/1979, the set 928 and set 497. I built a modern Moonbase that fits the 10497, aka Classic Space 2022. In this video, we're going to talk about one of the alternative builds of the 10497. The build for the old 918. The set 918 was a smaller spaceship, and the modern version is also a smaller spaceship, but it's a bit bigger than the old one, but it's a 1.5 times bigger. So here it is. This is the 918. It's no problem seeing that it resembles the old 918. There are some differences in the color scheme from the 924 and the 928. The 919 uses gray pieces for the tail, while the others do use blue. And it's, 919 has two names, one-man spaceship or space transport, and it's space for only one astronaut here, as you can see. And I think that this is a very good modern version of the 918. It's smaller, it's space for one, not much cargo. It has a gray doors on the side as the old one. This time they're using mailboxes instead of the small car doors. And you have the thrusters, you have the rocket engine. Yeah, this is a fantastic version of the as a modern version of the old 918. And as with the new version of the 928 Galaxy Explorer, I love this one as well, and it uses a more traditional building method. It's a simpler design, and I really like it. It has the green lights and has the red lights, but there are a couple of things that I don't like about it. There's one thing that I don't like, and there's one thing that's missing. For instance, like the way the engine is attached to the rear of the spaceship. It's attached as the normal spaceships with just some pins. What I don't like is that they're used a color that doesn't belong within the space theme, classic space theme. As you can see on the picture here, they use a red Technic brick to attach the engine, and in the 928 they are using that Technic brick on the inside to make the spaceship sturdy. And this one they are using it on the outside, and I don't like that, since they have blue Technic bricks in the set, but they're using it on the inside instead of using it on the rear where it should. So on this one I've taken a blue one, replace it here, because even though it doesn't show that much, it still wasn't looking right for me. From the rear you can't see it, but if you put to the side you can see that, oh, there's blue, it's not red anymore. So that's the difference. I think that's makes it look much better. And the other thing that's missing on the 928 and the 924, they're having a landing gear, a retractable landing gear. On this one there's nothing, as you can see. So when putting it on the landing plate, it looks a bit, it doesn't look right. So I tried to figure out what can I do with the parts available in the set, and building a retractable landing gear would take a massive redesign of the set, and I don't think it's space inside it then there's not enough room to build it inside. So I had to do something else. So here's what I've done. It's not that big of a landing gear, but there's something there. And these are the parts of the engine used on the 928, on the external engines on the side of the spaceship. And the problem is that there is only 2 of them in the set. So I borrowed a Blue Technic brick and one of these from one of the other sets. And to attach it, I'm using 2 plates. I'm using a gray on the bottom and a red on the top, because that was available in the set. When you put 2 plates on it, the studs will get flush with the rim of the brick. Then I'll just attach it. So I think that something like this needs to be done if you are going to place it on the shelf or on a landing plate, as I like to do with the landing plate I built together with the space station, the Moonbase. So I might redesign it and make something a bit higher, and this is how I built it this time. And perhaps I'll do something else later. As I said in my first video about the 10497 Galaxy Explorer, I missed the bricks with the numbers for the 924 and 918 alternative builds. You have the LL928 for the Galaxy Explorer, but you're missing LL924 and LL918. I used a label printer to make my own labels to fit with the theme. The letters are a little bit small. They would probably fit the old classic space size better. And I'll have to see if I can find a way to print taller letters. This spaceship is, well, I really like it. And with some modification, as I said, swapping out the red Technic brick with a blue one and putting some kind of landing gear on the other side makes it a lot better when it's placed on the ground. If you're going to place it hanging from the air, or from the ceiling, or on some kind of stand, you can remove the landing gear, because it's just pick it off. But when it's placed on a shelf on the ground, it's much better with some kind of landing gear. I think this was all for today. A shorter video, but it's a small spaceship. I'll make a video about the 924 later, but I'm doing some modification to that as well. So, and I need some parts. I'm not able to do all the modification with the parts found in the sets. But that will follow. Might take a week or 2, but it's coming. So thank you very much for today. Please like and subscribe. Enjoy.